Hi, I'm Lovell. I'm 18 years old from Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm a race car driver in the TA2 Series. I would say aggressive, analytical. Honestly, the aggression kind of surprises me sometimes because I'm a pretty laid-back person, but I don't know what it is, but when I get in the car, I just have all this aggression. Yeah, so I was adopted when I was 7 months old from China, and I just think that it's given me a pretty unique perspective on life just because you think about how fortunate I think about how fortunate I am to be in America and have opportunities like this to be racing in the Trans Am Series. I mean, not a lot of kids, have this opportunity. So I just try to make the most out of every opportunity given and just make the most out of everything. I was actually a pro skateboarder before turned race car driver. So I've won all the gold medals in the California State Games. I qualified for the Tampa Pro, which is the biggest pro competition in America. So when COVID happened, all the contests shut down. So that's kind of when I stepped back from competing and skateboarding and started filming more video parts for sponsors. So going out in the streets and finding our own obstacles to skate. And that's also the same time where I was first getting into a car, just doing track days. I just thought it was like super fun, kind of in that vein of action sports that I was used to from skateboarding. But then I got into my first pro series, the Toyota GR Cup in 2023, and found that this could actually be a career. So I've loved it ever since. I love competing, and I'm always striving to be the best. But it's a little bit different in racing than it was in skating. In skating we would have like a 45-second run to do is the best tricks we could. Where here we get, quite a bit more time. We have 75 minutes in the Trans Am races, and so a lot can happen. You can pace yourself out. It's a long run game, a lot of strategy involved. The TA2 platform is great. There's no driver aids, so no ABS, no traction control, and that means being fast all comes down to the driver. And so that's why this series is inviting so many up-and-coming drivers, pretty much the next generation of NASCAR is coming through this series. And so, yeah, that being said, without driver aids, it definitely is a challenge to drive these cars. I mean, they are a handful, and you really have to wheel it 100% of the time. Yeah, so the goal is to win the Western Championship, but I really like racing in the National Series because there are a lot of really good drivers to work with. I'm running with a really great team, Nitro Motorsports, and I mean, on a national weekend, we have 8 or 9 cars, and we're all super fast. So getting to have really fast teammates to learn from, and it's also nice to have kind of a familiar face on track. And so we just want what's best for the team too.